Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is much better at talking about dreams than working hard to achieve them. Chances are he will keep thinking and discussing big ideas, but when it's time to put in the effort, he might step back or get distracted. You may see him switch interests or lose focus easily, which slows down his progress.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he can get overwhelmed or emotional rather quickly. Don't expect him to shake off setbacks and power through. Instead, he might take mistakes personally, get upset easily, or start doubting himself.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work will find him gentle, polite, and caring, so he usually gets along well with others. He isn't the type to start fights or stir up drama. Even in tense moments, he'll try to be understanding and kind, which makes him popular among coworkers.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will feel genuinely proud and happy about your success. You won't see jealousy or hurt ego with him. Instead, he'll celebrate with you and offer gentle encouragement. You won't need to tiptoe around his feelings just because you're doing well. Your growth is safe with him.
What if you start earning more than him?
No, he won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He's likely to see your success as something to be proud of, not as a threat. Even if others gossip or compare, he's gentle enough not to get caught up in that negativity.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't very good at keeping track of money or planning for the future. You may find that he spends on things that catch his eye without thinking about budgets or long term needs. He isn't careless out of selfishness, he just isn't focused on these things.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He is unlikely to pretend or show off as if he is richer than he really is. He usually lives simply and doesn't worry much about impressing others with money or fancy things. If something is beyond his means, he'll probably accept it quietly rather than fake it.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and caring, both with money and his attitude. If someone needs help or a treat, he's likely to give or share without hesitation. He isn't the type to keep things to himself or count every rupee before helping out.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's generally open and honest about money. If there's something to talk about, he won't hide it or use money to control you. He's too gentle and caring to play those kinds of games.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes in sharing housework rather than leaving it all to you. You'll find him willing to help out with chores not because he is super organized, but because he's kind and doesn't want you to feel burdened. He values fairness and wants life at home to be a team effort.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is the kind of person who will actually help with chores and diapers, not just stand around and tell you what to do. Even though he's not the most organized or fast, he will step in and do his part because he cares about easing your load. With him, expect gentle company and helping hands, not just empty promises or bossy supervision.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side rather than argue just to be right. When you share your feelings or opinions, he listens with care and wants to know what matters to you. He isn't quick to start a fight or defend his actions harshly.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and tries not to say hurtful things. You might notice he gets emotional and his mood swings, but he's unlikely to lash out or act mean. You can expect him to calm down instead of getting into loud fights.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he can get upset or emotional rather quickly, which means small things might make him lose his cool or feel overwhelmed. While he isn't aggressive or harsh towards you, it's important to notice if his mood swings or sensitivity start affecting your peace at home. Pay attention to how often this happens and how he tries to handle it.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is able to say sorry and take responsibility when things go wrong. He's not the kind to point fingers or blame you to escape trouble. He cares about your feelings and wants to make things right. So, blaming games are not his style.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He's gentle and kind hearted, so he cares deeply about your comfort and feelings. If you say you're not okay with something, he won't push, guilt, or try to change your mind. This kind of man values giving you space and treating you with care.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He might feel a bit hurt or sensitive if you're not in the mood for intimacy, but he won't get angry or blame you. His gentle heart can make him take things to heart, so he may get quiet or seem sad for a while, but he tries to understand your feelings. With patience and warmth, he will adjust and remain caring.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle your private moments with care and respect. He is kind hearted and wouldn't use personal things or vulnerable times to hurt or embarrass you later. He values your trust and does his best to protect your feelings, both in public and in private.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His gentle and caring nature means he values emotional connection and respect more than chasing excitement elsewhere. Trust, honesty, and loyalty matter to him, so you can feel safe that your bond is important and steady in his eyes.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he's not over possessive or controlling. He doesn't act jealous or get suspicious easily. You won't see him getting angry over small things or checking up on you in a harsh way.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. When he acts caring or wants you to be safe, it comes from genuine concern, not from wanting to boss you around or limit your freedom. You'll feel cared for, not restricted.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do everything alone. He is caring and wants to be involved even if he's not the most organized or energetic. He understands fairness and wants you both to feel supported.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he can become emotional rather quickly. But he isn't harsh or mean. You may notice that he gets flustered, anxious, or even a bit upset, but he's more likely to become quiet or teary rather than yell or punish them. While he might struggle to stay totally calm, he tries to offer comfort instead of scolding.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He values kindness and respects your choices, so he'll want you to feel happy in every part of your life. He wants you to feel loved and free to be yourself, not just seen as a mother alone.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will change his support for your career after you have a child. He truly wants you to be happy and respects your choices, whether it's in your job or at home. His caring nature means he won't play games or give support now only to demand you quit later.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite manners. His kind hearted nature shows through in how he speaks, listens, and tries to make others feel comfortable. He isn't just putting on a show, his words and gestures will feel honest and caring. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might get flustered or emotional quickly, but he won't make things worse by picking fights or being rude. He is likely to feel uncomfortable and may need your help to manage such moments. He prefers harmony and kindness, so he'll try not to add fuel to the fire.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, this is not the kind of man who acts modern with you but expects you to be a traditional, supportive wife in front of his relatives. His gentle and caring nature means he respects you for who you are in every situation, not just behind closed doors. He won't demand that you change your personality or hide your true self to fit someone else's idea of tradition.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than stay out of it or side with others. Even if he feels nervous or unsure, his caring heart means your feelings matter most to him. He'll listen, offer help, and stand by you as best as he can.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He isn't the typical mummy's boy who always puts his mother first, but he does care deeply about keeping peace in the family. If there's a conflict with his mother, he may feel torn and get emotional, but he won't just leave you unsupported. He'll try to understand both sides and look for a gentle way to solve things without causing hurt.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the kind of man who will share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects privacy and understands that some things are meant to stay between the two of you. But normally, he keeps personal matters private, so you can trust him not to spread stories.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, this is why this guy scores B. Plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels gentle and warm most of the time. He's caring, listens well, and truly wants you to feel safe and supported.